Hi guys, it's Mrs. Belknap with a message for you about Spanish class. Some of you might have Spanish 1 with me. Some of you may have Spanish 2 with me. Some of you might, despite the fact that it is literally like a month from the end of the school year, some of you might have not even started in segment 2 yet. And this little video is just going to cover a few topics and questions that you might have in your mind at this moment about Spanish class online. Question: can I work past deadlines? So when you're in your class and you scroll all the way down to the bottom of any page, especially like say the course homepage, or maybe you're in your grade book, even if you scrolled all the way to the bottom, you'll see like a little black slide with a ninja on top of a computer, and right next to it there's some deadline dates that are posted. Talks about seniors needing to be done by April 30th, and basically everybody else that's in K through 11 needing to be done no later than May 14th. So can I work past the deadlines? This depends. Okay, so if you are a exclusive student of another school, like you're not a full-time student with Pasco eSchool, and you need to work past the deadline dates, then you need to get permission from your school guidance counselor. So if you're a senior and you need a little more time than working up to April 30th, which would mean you're done completely. You have no more DBAs to do, no assignments, no exams, nothing. You're done and just waiting for me to issue your grade. You need to get permission from somebody at your school. That's obviously it's going to be a guidance counselor, and they just need to send me a quick text or email and let me know that you can work past the deadline. If you're a full-time student with us and you're a senior, keep working, but text or call me. I may be able to work with you and get you some extended time. So that's the answer to can I work past the deadlines, and why my answer there was that depends. Okay, so are you in segment 1? Yes. So in other words, and I'm talking about kids that started at the beginning of the school year, not that you just started Spanish class because you wanted to get a head start on working on it over the summer. Not talking to you guys, just talking to those of you that have really pretty much been in your online class since August or September or October, basically like the beginning of the school year. If you are still working in segment 1, and so your answer to that is yes, you're still in segment 1. Your segment 2 is going to be dropped because there's no way you're going to have time to finish both segments. Okay? So that's going to happen. So, next thing. Drop or withdrawn and my GPA. What happens to my GPA if I get dropped or withdrawn from the class? Let's say you're already active and you get dropped. Does something happen to my GPA? Will I get an F averaged in and then it will pull down my GPA? No, there's no effect on your GPA if you get withdrawn from a class that you're already active in. If you have never been activated, and you're never even started working in it yet, then obviously that's just a quick drop. Okay, and it's a little easier. So a lot of people will ask, okay, so then what are the drop or withdrawn, being withdrawn effects? Okay, what happens? All right, it's not going to affect your GPA. but you might be behind on elective credits, because if I drop a class that you were planning on or hoping to, but just didn't get around to it, finishing, if I drop it, then you may be behind on your elective credits. Again, it's not getting averaged in as an F. If you were already activated in the segment and you get withdrawn due to no work, no contact with me, not completing your DBAs, and you're just like super behind, it does show up as something you were, that you withdrew from, that you started and didn't finish. Although, like I said, it doesn't have repercussions on your grade point average. If you need to re-register once you're withdrawn, you can do that. And think about it though, before you re-register for an online class. Think about it. Am I going to have different habits? Am I going to be able to consistently log in and work in the class and at least turn in 3 assignments per week? If not, perhaps online Spanish class isn't for you and you might want to try classroom Spanish. Or some of you just maybe got overwhelmed and had a lot of academic um, responsibilities placed on you this year, and maybe you want to try it for the summer. So if you get dropped, but you want to try to take it over the summer because you're going to have time, then you could just go through, and at the end of May, go ahead and go to the Pasco eSchool website and just re-register for it and pick a start time of like that second week in June. Okay? All right. So some people have been texting or calling. I'm behind pace. What now? What does behind pace mean? That means you have been in the class for 10 weeks. And if you times it by 3, because that's how you figure it out, if you've been active for 10 weeks, the number 3 is the minimum number of assignments per week you should have been turning in. Then you should have 30 assignments done. And if you're behind pace, what do? Okay, because you want to finish. You don't want to be dropped. You want to get it done. Call or text me so we can discuss it and come up with an extension plan and figure out what we can do. Okay? All right. A lot of people, this is the $100 question. Do I need 2 years of foreign language to graduate? Do I need 2 years of foreign language to graduate from a Pasco County school? The answer is no. Spanish, French, foreign language is not needed to graduate unless, okay, unless one, you have some type of a scholarship that you are going to need, a sports scholarship that you're trying to maintain, Bright Futures, some type of other college scholarship. And of course, if you are going directly from high school into a 4-year, 4 college or university, yes, you need 2 years of foreign language. Does it have to be Spanish? No, it could be French, it could be Italian, it could be German. And almost all Florida schools now are also counting American Sign Language as a foreign language. Okay? Some parents have been asking me this question. They've been asking me, hey, can you please drop my child from your segment 2? There's no way they're going to be able to finish it. I'll have them take it either in the classroom or pick it up again online. A lot of people have been asking me, is classroom Spanish different or the same? That just depends. I really don't have a concrete answer to that, because that depends on the school, and what zone school, what they used for their Spanish program. In some instances, and in a lot of cases, it is different because it's a different textbook that they use. So you'll have to make that decision. Some people just, make the decision, I'm going to go for classroom Spanish because I just need that one-on-one interaction. Others don't want the difference in curriculum or navigation or the layout of the class. So they just re-register later when they know they can get things done. Okay? The big thing that I want to reiterate, please, if you have doubts or you're confused and you answer yes to that question, yes, I have doubts and I am confused about my class, please call me or text me ASAP. Don't hesitate to call and we'll figure something out. Don't panic. Okay? Some of you would like to know, again, can I work? Remember, the biggest thing is that I've been getting, can I work past the deadlines that are posted on the eSchool pages? Please text me or call me and we can figure that out. Okay? In some instances, you're so close you don't need an extension. In other instances, you might. Okay? Biggest thing is I'm here to help. I want you to be successful, whether it's in my class or another class or in any of your academics. Okay? So this is Mrs. Belknap signing off. Hope to hear from you by text or by phone. Talk to you soon for a DBA. Just confirm any questions that you might have. I'm here to help. Adios.